Hello fellow Avatar and Korra fans, I am Avatar94 here with another Korra update video. A lot of info has been released in the past 2 weeks, so let's dive right in because I want to make a short video. I don't want to keep you forever. I'll start out with the smaller info and then the largest info we've received, which is an official panel lineup from Nickelodeon for Comic-Con. So that'll be the last thing I talk about. Let's start out with the pictures that have been leaked on Brian Konietzko's Tumblr. Sorry. The first picture we received about 2 weeks ago, it was a picture of a new character we have yet to meet, Varric and Korra. It looked like they were in the Southern Water Tribe, and I think from San Diego Comic-Con last year they said he was like high up in the Southern Water Tribe, like the chief or something. So that's what I thought. They're in the Southern Water Tribe, but I don't know yet. There's a lot of speculation. The other picture, I'm bleeping forward 2 weeks, but I don't want to talk about the big news and then go to the small news. It was the picture of the Katang kids, as everyone's been calling them on Twitter and Tumblr. It showed all 3 kids of Aang and Katara in one shot of them watching a finalized episode, and we don't know which episode it was. It was just a picture, so it was just kind of simple, just to give us something. Also posted by Brian Konietzko. It just showed them in a mysterious forest background, and they looked shocked, and yeah, it showed Boomy, Kaya, and Tenzin. I was like, oh, it's the Katang kids. It was awesome. Sorry, Zutara people. That was probably really hard for you to bear. Now let's get... Okay, that's it for the small news. Now let's get into the more exciting stuff. Before I talk about Comic-Con, let's talk about the Legend of Korra interactive book that will be available on the iBook store starting July 2nd. Nick has yet to release a price. It might even be free since it's an exclusive thing. Pretty much, it's just an interactive book. It's called Legend of Korra, The Enhanced Experience. From the little information we received from Nick about that, it's supposed to have storyboards, character designs, interactive videos, and cool other stuff like that, and videos built into the book. And be sure to look up for that on the iBook store and download it to your iPad, iPhone, whatever. And again, it comes out July 2nd, right, like 2 weeks before Comic-Con. And now Nick's recent tweets. Yeah. We know most likely we're gonna get what we've all been waiting for, a release date and finalized trailer at Comic-Con and a lot more stuff, maybe even Book 3 stuff. And Nick has been hinting at that just recently, like 2 days ago I think. They responded to a Korra fan's tweet saying, we need Legend of Korra, where is it? They said, we might be able to say something about that in less than a month, winky face. And then everyone was like, oh, that's Comic-Con. And then, surely enough, they announced the panel like literally an hour or 2 later. So yeah, that's what we're thinking. Now let's get into the biggest news. The Korra panel at San Diego Comic-Con this year will be held on July 19th, starting at 11:15 and we'll end at 12:15. Also in the same room, Ballroom 20, as the one last year. So it's the same room, and also it's the second largest room. This is a way to show how popular Legend of Korra is. Nick will be sending 3 shows to panels at Comic-Con. The Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob, and of course Legend of Korra. But Legend of Korra was the only one that actually got a big panel. The other ones are just Q&A sessions with the cast and crew in a room that seats like 100, 200, maybe 300 people in some. And the Korra one is the second largest, seating 5,000. So you can see why they did that, because they know it's like their most popular show right now. And so yeah, if you're thinking about getting there, again, July 19th, starting at 11:15, be there early, because with all the speculation, all the Korra fans are going to start fighting to try to get in the door, just saying. And like last year, there were like 10,000 people lined up. Only like 5,000 got in, 5,000 didn't. So be sure to camp out. Prepare to camp out probably a week in advance. So good luck with that. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'm going to talk about what I think will happen at Comic-Con. Like I've already said, I think we'll get a release date and a trailer, and more insights and sneak peeks at Book 2 Spirits. Maybe even a few more like storyboard type things. Like they can't give us too much because they don't want to just spoil it. Like last year, it was a Book 2 panel, and they've already introduced this to the world. Normally, we would be expecting just a Book 3 panel now, and already seen Book 2, but that's not the case. So, since we already know a lot of stuff about it, they need to give us new information without spoiling and just like filling it too much, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but yeah, I'm sure they'll pull it off. And they might even screen the first 2 episodes or something, but there's no official confirmation of that. This is what I think will most likely happen. Mostly because Brian Konietzko posted on Tumblr. They are working hard on a Korra panel. It should span over a single day, so expect a lot of Legend of Korra things happening at Comic-Con. I think, this is what I think, the basic panel will give us like insights of Book 2 and all that stuff, maybe even show the first episode or something. That's the main panel. Then I think they'll do another panel and maybe even talk a little bit about Book 3. Which again will be hard because you don't really want to spoil anything. Like if anyone dies, I'm sure it's not, but I'm just using that example. You can't just say that because then it'll spoil the whole season. So there might be a little Book 3 stuff, maybe what the book's called, maybe a short sentence or something, give us some new character designs and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what I think will happen. So be sure to I'll keep you updated, post new videos about new information about Comic-Con coming in. Again, it starts, well, the actual Comic-Con starts July 17th, but the core panels July 19th. So, heads up for that. And I'll just do a little reminder, but all the things coming out in July. July is kind of what I've been calling on Twitter the month of Korra. A lot of Korra stuff, well, Avatar stuff, because there's a few Avatar things in here, are happening. The DVD and Blu-ray release is coming out July 9th, as well as the in-game junior novel, the second book in the book retelling of Book 1 in junior novels. And then, again, July 9th is the date for that. The art book that will come out for Legend of Korra Book 1, that will come out July 24th. And Avatar The Search Part 2 comes out July 20th. Man, I'm going to be broke at the end of July. Anyway, that's a lot of things. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot this. The Korra soundtrack. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. It comes out July 16th. So, July 9th, DVD, Blu-ray, the in-game novel. Soundtrack, July 16th. The Legend of Korra art book, July 24th. And Avatar Search Part 2 comes out July 20th. So, keep checking my channel for updates. Comment telling me what you think will happen at Comic-Con, whether we'll get a release date or not. If you think they'll tell us about Book 3, there's a lot of speculation what they could do. And just the closing thing, Nickelodeon has said on their social networks that the panel will be unforgettable and epic, to quote them. So expect a lot of Korra stuff.